Good morning everyone, and welcome back to Craft Eccentricity, and it's Wednesday. Yes it is. So today I thought I'd do a little card using KSCRAFT's rainbow and also the St. Patrick's die. So it's going to be a combination of those two. It comes with a little hat and a banner and everything, and I thought rather than do it as you would expect I'd try and stick with very similar colours but do a colour background. So to do my background, I've decided from that stamp set that I hauled on Monday to use two of the splat stamps, and here I've got, if you can see that, ooh, that's all blurred, isn't it? Get right in there. Goodness me, that is awful. Hang on just 1 second while I try and adjust my camera. I don't know whether it's going to allow me to do it. Oh, I think I did. There we go. Buttercup and Rustic Wilderness. That's what I'm using. And I've got two pieces of white cardstock that are going to be my base, and the rest of it that I've done in preparation is just going to be white and gold. So that is my very final base. Yeah, my camera's finding itself again, and this is going to be my top one. So you can see there's like 1/4 of an inch difference all the way around on my base. So I'm leaving the very base white, and this is what I want to stamp on. And I'm not quite sure if I'm going to put yellow or if I'm just going to stick with my green. Now I did play with this the other night, which is why I decided to stick with my Rustic Wilderness. Because I've said before, sometimes archival inks will stain your silicone, and it doesn't mean that that colour will then transfer onto other stuff that you do. As long as you clean your stamp, it's just a stain. So I've got a bit of green ink on there. I haven't got a clue what this is going to turn out like, because that makes life more exciting. So, well, it does for me anyway. So I've got down my first splat stamp. And then I'm going to decide whether I'm going to put yellow in. I might do it, because I thought it'd be quite nice if the elements were white and gold and the background kind of suggested St. Patrick's Day. So there is our first stamp. My camera is seriously playing up. Let's get in there. Oh, yeah, that looks a bit better. So I've got that one down. I'm going to do another one. I do like these splatty stamps. I think I stamped out the brushstroke one the other day. So I'm going to kind of like bring that one more into here, so that we're going at a different angle, so it looks like a different stamp. So we've got that one, and I'm in an orange now. Should I use some yellow? Okay, I will. I may regret it, but I'm going to use some yellow. So I'll just pop that stamp over there, get my little splatty stamp, and I'm going to ink this one up in the Buttercup. I hope everyone's going to have a great day today. I've been busy watering and making sure my tomato and pepper plants are alright, because I was so late doing them. I'm going to go here with that, I think. Just give the ink a chance to soak in. So I've got a little bit of yellow going on there. I think I might have a little bit of yellow going on here. And there's Bo shaking himself. I don't know if you can actually hear that on camera. But he's one of those dogs who just continuously grooms himself and has a good shake afterwards. And I've got that one there. I think I might have a little bit up here as well. Yeah, because then I'll have 5 blobs on my paper, because I do love my unevens. And then I'm going to go about there, yeah. Why not? So that is all I am doing for my background. And as I said, I haven't got a clue how it's going to turn out. But right now I'm going to flip that over and I'm going to put some foam tape onto the back of it, so we can get that secured onto its white base. Just pick that up out of the way. This is just Dollar Tree foam tape, nothing fancy. And do any of you watching do anything for St. Patrick's Day? I'm afraid I can be very boring. Yeah, and I don't really do anything. Well, I don't drink anyway either, so... But let me know down below if you partake in St. Patrick's Day and what you get up to. I've got that there, and then I'm just going to have a little blob in the middle because I do like a little bit of centre support. So I'm just going to pop that there. I'm going to bring in my other white base so that we can pop it down. And I'm going to go landscape rather than portrait for this one because of the size of the elements. So I'm just taking all of my backing tape off and then kind of like decide which way you want it. And I think I kind of like the way I stamped it. So I need to get this as even as possible, which I think is about there. And then I'll just commit myself, and there is my card base. Now, as I said, I've done all the preparation for the bits that I'm going to glue on top. And this is my rainbow, just white and gold. And I do kind of want that in the middle. And I only cut 2 of the pieces because I kind of like the idea of having the space. So yeah, let's find out what we got at the end of it. Let's see if we like it or not. Of course, this can be done in pastel colours for a baby's birthday, you know, with little elephants and stuff like that, this rainbow, and it would look really, really sweet. Right, I hope I'm in the centre because I've gone there. And then we're going to go this one. And I'm going to try and get my legs of my rainbow quite even. I'm going to glide that over there and hopefully I've got that in the middle too. Just get up some of my smooshy glue. So we've got our rainbow down there, so let's have a look at that. So we've got a rainbow on top of our splats. And then I've got the word rainbow, which I think I'm going to have about there, yeah. I'm just going to go down with that. I think I'm going to go flat as well because I want the St. Patrick's Day hat to be popped up on foam. So I've got the word rainbow. Just take that down quite low and hopefully that's middled. And then I also cut the word lucky, so I'm having a lucky rainbow. And I'm going to go right on top of there with that and hope that I'm in the middle. So do you see what I mean? It's just all white and gold at the moment. I kind of like that. And then I've got my lucky horseshoe, and I've also got 2 of my lucky clovers that I've done in gold and white. But I want to pop the hat up on some foam. So I'm just going to cap my glue off. And as I said, you know, that is just white and gold. Got glue all over my thumb. And I'm going to cut a couple of pieces just so that it's got some support. Don't know about my clovers actually. I might make a little embellishment out of those and put it on foam. Let's get these off and then decide what side do I want my hat. Do I want it there or do I want it there? I can hear you shouting at me. I'm trying to think. I think I'm going to go there. Why not? So the little hat is there. It's a jaunty little angle. Yes, it is. And I think I'm going to turn this into an embellishment. So I'm just going to put a little blob of glue onto the edge of the gold piece. I've still got glue all over my fingers. And I've got a pick-up tool. And there it is. I'm just going to pick that up and I'm going to move that to there, so that it becomes a whole piece. Then I can cut a little piece of foam, and I've got my skinny foam here. I'm just going to flip that over, and I'm just going to go with a teeny weeny bit. You just got to sort of like eyeball it to make sure it's all right, because it's a foil paper, it's still wet. Eyeball it to make sure you've got no white sticking out where it shouldn't. So I'm getting in there with my scissors, pulling that away and giving it a little snip there. Let's pull that off and see what we've got. So I'm going to have my clover going more off onto the card. So I've got that little bit there, and then I've got my lucky horseshoe. Do I put that there or do I put that on his hat? Ooh. Oh, thanks, Bo. I just jumped out of my skin. Yeah, I'm just putting a couple of little blobs of glue onto my lucky horseshoe, and I think I am just going to pop that into there. So I've got lots of little elements going on. How quick was that? Oh yes, 12 minutes on the clock. That might be a record for me. So an alternative St. Patrick's Day card. And I hope it's not all blurred. Let's get in there. There we go. So it's just white and gold. We've got the green going on in the background. We've got a lovely bit of yellow, which could be, you know, the gold coins. I just love that. It's kind of, there's a lot on there, but it looks simple. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Right. I thank you so much for joining me today. And as always, I hope you have an absolutely fabulous day. I will see you on Friday. And as usual, all links below. Bye.